Hey, welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies. In this episode, we're going to continue on through Chapter 3, starting with 3-6. Now we have Zombonis, which I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to deal with. I mean, I suppose we can go ahead and use the jalapeno to deal with that, but that's going to be a slight nuisance. Now, it's been several days since I last played this, so I'm going to have to get my bearings back again. So bear with me. We could use jalapenos or squashes. But I feel like jalapenos would probably be a little more useful, so that's probably what we're going to use instead. But then again, I'm not entirely sure. Let's see, what do I want to use? Do I want to use three-peaters or repeaters? Let's go with repeaters instead of three-peaters. Let's go with that instead. Let's go with that. But yeah, it's been about a week since I last played this, so we're going to have to kind of get our bearings back again. But that is okay. We will be just fine. I would like to think. I think we'll survive somehow or another. This really isn't that difficult of a game. I mean, it starts getting kind of hard eventually, but you know what? I think we can manage somehow or another, my good friend. Hello there, Mr. Zombie. I'm gonna toss some peas at ya, if you do not mind too much. Even though I'm again sure you mind significantly. So I am going to destroy you. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go ahead and destroy you, because I don't like you. I don't like the fact that you're assaulting my house. It's not something I enjoy. I'm not sure exactly why you decided to assault my house of all houses on the block, but that's exactly what you decided to do for some reason. Of all of the houses in this cul-de-sac, you have decided to attack my house, and I couldn't tell you why. There's just something about my house that you like. But I'm not sure what it is. I certainly don't understand, but that doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter all that much, my good friend. So it is what it is. You just gotta deal with things. Hello there, zombies all day. So now we got a pretty decent amount of sunflowers already, so we're doing pretty well in terms of sun collecting. So let's just go ahead and keep on collecting sun. There are no zombies in the water yet, which is good. Exactly what we like to see. So let's just go ahead and hope that the zombies don't appear in the water too soon. But you know what? Let's go ahead and place a lily pad just to prepare for the fact that we're going to have zombies in the water here sooner than later. So let's just go ahead and prepare for that. Get ready for the eventual underwater onslaught, which is going to show up here sooner than later. So let's just go ahead and get ready for that. And we will be ready. That's what I was waiting for. So let's go ahead and place a tangle kelp there. Get rid of that guy. Because I don't like that guy whatsoever. He is a nuisance and I don't like him. I don't like him whatsoever. He is a problem and I want him gone. There is a cone head there. Gonna go ahead and place a snow pea there because that's what I want to do. Because I don't like cone heads. Cone heads are a nuisance. Significantly so. More so than I'd like to admit. Mr. Conehead, I'm gonna go ahead and use another Tangle Kelp on you. Because I don't like you. Not at all. Not in any way do I like you. Okay, so we're already up to 250 sun, so we're doing pretty well here. I'm waiting for the first Zomboni to show up, because we have jalapenos and we have squashes to deal with Zombonis, so we're doing pretty well there. But I don't expect the Zomboni to show up until the second wave, so I'm really not all that concerned yet. But eventually they will show up, so we're going to have to be prepared for when they do eventually show up. So be ready. Be prepared for the eventual driving. Yep, there they are right there. So hello there, guy. I'm going to go ahead and destroy you right off the bat before you have a chance to snow up the world, which I don't appreciate you doing. So get out of my face. I would be pleased if you just got out of my face, my friend. Thank you very much. I am quite happy that you are gone. More so than I can admit. Okay, so we're doing pretty well here. Almost got two columns of shooters. There we go. Now we got a column of pea shooters and a column of snow peas, which is exactly what we like to see. And I suppose what we can do now is we can start focusing on putting down some repeaters, but we're going to go ahead and hold off until we can get some more sun before we do that. So let's go ahead and just accumulate some more sun before we start placing down some repeaters. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, let's go ahead and place some repeaters down now. Let's go ahead and start doing that. The good thing about repeaters is that they don't take all that long to recharge. So we have the sun to spend on them, and we have the time to go ahead and start placing them whenever we so desire. So that's exactly what we're gonna do, is place them all day long and increase our damage output significantly. So let's do that. We're doing pretty well so far. We've only faced one Zomboni, which is perfect. So let the Zombonis show up whenever they decide to show up. We've got squashes and we've got jalapenos to deal with them. So go ahead and show up whenever you so desire. I'm really not all that concerned about you guys. I suppose what I can do now is I can go ahead and place another column of snow peas. There's really nothing preventing me from doing that. I mean, we have 300 and some odd sun, so that's going to be something that we can consider doing. I think that's what I'll do. I'd imagine that's something I might want to do. Get out of here, Mr. Zomboni. Mr. Conehead, I want you out of my face. I'd rather you not show up right in front of my plants. That's something I'd much rather you not do. That's something I'd much rather you not do. Thank you very much. Thank you so very much, my friend. Okay, get out of here, Mr. Zombie. Hey, look at that. We got spikeweed. Spikeweed pops tires and hurts zombies that step on it. That I will gladly take. So that means we can go ahead and replace one of those plants that we had there with spikeweed. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and replace the squash with spikeweed. Feel like that might be a beneficial use of our time. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do, though, is, yeah, use the squash instead of the jalapeno. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. So let's go with that. We're going to go with a pretty similar strategy that we went with in the previous mission. So let's go with something like that. Let's go with something like that, I guess. I feel like that might work in some fashion or another, my friend. Well, the zombies didn't take that long to show up, that's for sure. They definitely didn't take that long to start showing up. I would have liked to have a little bit more time to accumulate sun, but I guess they were just like, nope, I'm gonna start walking right off the bat here. Which is just a little bit rude, my friend. But it's really not that big a deal. Especially if the two zombies are gonna show up on the same row, which I suppose helps. I suppose that helps in some fashion. Saves me from having to place down another pea shooter some other row. But I'm gonna have to do it now. So let's do that now. Let's go ahead and do it now. Place down a pea shooter. It's pretty great. Alright, there's a Conehead there, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to deal with Mr. Conehead. Not entirely sure how I want to deal with Mr. Conehead. He's gonna start reaching. Now, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use a squash on the Conehead. I don't want to deal with that Conehead. Because I don't like him. He's going to get too close. And I don't want him to get too close. So, can you not? You know what? I'm gonna place a snow pea right here. I'm gonna slow him down just a little bit. I feel like that might be a beneficial strategy. And then I can go ahead and place a pea shooter right here as well. There we go. That works. That will work out if I do say so myself. I do believe that might work, so let's go with that. Thank you very much, my friend. Hello there, Mr. Water Zombie. I'm just gonna attack you, because that's what I like to do, is attack the water zombies all day long. Okay, give me 75 more sun, so I can attack this here cone head. So as I can attack the cone's heads, because I don't like the cone's heads, they are a problem. Not as bad as buckethead zombies, but you know what, they are still a nuisance. And I don't like them whatsoever. Okay, so I need 75 more sun, or, well, 100 more sun, because I'm gonna have to place down a lily pad to place down a pea shooter right there. So let's go with that, I suppose. Let's go ahead and hold off on placing another snow pea until we desperately have to. So it seems like this pea shooter right here might actually be able to take on this zombie right here by himself. He might actually be able to do it by himself. Yes, he is. Okay, fantastic. That's good to know, my good friend. So is this Zomboni gonna show up now? Not yet. He does not show up quite yet, which is just fine. I'm not gonna be upset about that whatsoever. Not at all. I appreciate Zomboni did not show up yet. But there is a aquatic zombie there that I'm gonna get rid of. Because I don't like him whatsoever. I don't like him at all. He is a problem and he moves very fast. He moves very fast underwater. And the best way to deal with him is to use Tangle Kelp for the most part. So that's exactly what we're going to go ahead and do. We're going to use Tangle Kelp on the underwater zombies. I suppose what I can go ahead and start doing is placing some spikeweed. So I suppose that's exactly what I'm going to do, is start placing some spikeweed. I feel like that might be an effective strategy. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Increasing our damage there at the start of the world. I'm looking forward to when we can actually get spike rocks. Spike rocks are going to be very helpful, but we are quite a ways away from getting spike rocks. So let's not get too excited about spike rocks for now, because again, we are quite a ways away from that. But I am still looking forward to when we can eventually get that. Hello there, Buckethead Zombie. I am going to go ahead and place a repeater right where you are to deal with you. Because I don't like you. Not at all. I am not a big fan of you. I don't like your metal bucket. That metal bucket is a problem. So let's go ahead and get that bucket off of your head. Get that bucket off of your head. So go away, Mr. Guy. Get out of here. So those spike weeds are actually coming in very useful. They don't last very long. They eventually do disappear after being used for a certain amount of time. But it's really not a big deal. So I suppose I'm going to go ahead and place another column of spikeweed, for the simple fact that we have over 1,000 sun and we can totally spend all the sun we want to on such things. So let's go ahead and do that, I guess. There's nothing preventing us from doing that, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Go ahead and place another column of spikeweed. So let's do that. Kind of surprised were there no Zombonis in this mission? Maybe there weren't. Maybe there weren't. I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember. I wouldn't complain if there weren't any Zombonis, because I don't like Zombonis. They are annoying, to put it lightly. But that is okay. If we can avoid having to deal with Zombonis, I would be happy. I would be more than happy to avoid having to deal with those things. There's a Zomboni right there. That's what I was prepared for. I was prepared for you, Mr. Guy. That's exactly why we have spikeweed. So thank you. I don't have to use a squash on the spikeweed, even though we have squash just in case we do need to use it on something. So go away, Mr. Car Guy. Mr. Motorized Vehicle Guy. Because I don't like you. Not at all. I'm not a fan of you whatsoever, Mr. Guy. Thank you very much for getting out of my face. Hello there, Mr. Submerged Zombie. I'm gonna go ahead and get you out of my face, thank you. because I don't really like you very much. And I want you gone. That's all there is to it. Okay, come on now, Spikeweed. Go ahead and recharge so I can use you on this guy. I don't like that guy. That's under the water. Oh no, we have two submerged zombies, which I don't appreciate. So come on now, Tangle Kelp. There we go. Thank you. Thank you very much, Tangle Kelp, for showing up. I appreciate that. Very much so, my good friend. A huge wave of zombies is approaching. We have 1,450 suns, so we're doing just fine sun-wise. We don't have to... Whoa, okay, that's gonna be a problem. Can I kill both of these zombies with one squash? Yes, I can. Okay, fantastic. That's what I like to see. Get rid of that guy there. This is gonna be a nuisance, but that's fine. Alright, so this bucket head is gonna be a potential problem. It would be super nice if the squash recharged fast enough that we can actually just squash this bucket head. So can we just go ahead and do that? Is that something we're capable of doing, is just getting rid of this frickin' bucket head using a squash? Can we do that? Yes, we can. Thank you very much. That's what I like to see. We got the torchwood, peas that pass through it turn into fireballs. Alright guys, that is where I'm going to go ahead and call today's video, so thank you for watching this episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we continue on through Chapter 3, starting with 3.8. And as always guys, I really do appreciate you watching. It truly does mean the whole world to me. I will see you guys in the next episode.